Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, That Simple Life with the DeVores Wild Fam. So I thought I would just get on here and chit chat for a little bit. It's really cold this morning. It's actually, I think, colder in our house than it is outside. It's 36 right now outside. It's supposed to be 70 today. Yeah, the weather here is really weird. If you're new to our channel, we are a family of 8. I have 7 kids, 6 living at home still, and we live in the Idaho Falls area in Idaho. So like last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, we had like a crazy snowstorm. We got like, I don't know, 6 inches of snow, 5 inches. It was quite a bit. It like demolished my wildflowers, and yeah, and then like in 2 days it was completely gone and we were back to wearing t-shirts and shorts. So the mornings have been extremely cold, and then by 2 o'clock it's been warming up to the mid 60s, and today's supposed to be 70. But I think today is supposed to be the last warm day we get. And then we typically get snow here from the end of October until sometimes the end of May, beginning of June. We get a lot of snow here. So let's talk about what's going on. We have Halloween coming up. I went to a couple of our thrift stores here to look, because Halloween costumes can be very expensive, and then when you're trying to buy stuff for 6 kids, that can add up very quickly. But the thrift stores, they just, maybe I just waited too long, so probably all the good stuff was taken, but the prices they were asking for stuff that was torn and stained just didn't look like it was in very good condition. And I figured, well, geez, I can go buy something brand new for like $10 more. So, and I have to admit, like, my kids are all getting older now, so I have my stepson, he's gonna be 21 next month. So, and his birthday is the day after my son Parker's, but obviously he doesn't live here, he lives in California. But then at home, my daughter Allison is 16, my son Parker will be 15 November 8th, Tiffany is 13, Wesley's 12, Jillian's 10, and Kennedy's 7. So there's not many years left of, you know, really them dressing up, like cute stuff. You know, they get to those teenage years and it becomes like really scary stuff. And then you get like into, at least for females, the, you know, in your 20s or even like at 18, you start wanting to wear, okay, let me focus my train. I have not taken my Adderall yet today, so my mind's like, whew. I noticed like with women costumes, if you're gonna be like Snow White or Cinderella or a cop or a nurse, they're all like slutty costumes. I don't know. I do have a Snow White costume that is just a regular Snow White costume, but I've seen like Disney costumes that are just like really short skirts, and I don't know, I don't get it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like there's not much time left before we hit those other stages. So I did splurge and I spent $28 on Kennedy's Halloween costume. But it is so cute, and it's just like, I got it to size up so she can wear it next year too if she wants. And if when she outgrows it, I can donate it to my great niece. But she's gonna be Minnie Mouse, and I got it at Sam's Club, and it is so cute. It's like a really poofy skirt, and it's pink and white, and she's gonna be adorable. And then Jillian wants to be a clown, like a scary clown, not like a circus clown, which are scary too, in my opinion. But yeah, that's why I was looking at the thrift stores, and I just couldn't find anything that was worth the money they were asking for. And I did go to Halloween World, and they wanted like $38 for some, $48, and I'm like, that's too much. So I went to Walmart last night, and we found one for $15.97, and it came with like the little gloves and the knee socks, and yeah, she was happy with it, and she's already got black boots, and I bought some like the fake makeup to do her face up a little bit, and some red spray for her hair. So she was really excited for that. Wesley was with me at Walmart last night. He didn't like anything. He wants to be the person from Squid Games. It's like a green tracksuit with the number on it. And I have not looked at the thrift stores for something similar. We did get on Amazon because he had Amazon birthday money, and they had some that were relatively cheap. Like, I think I would have had to pay like $2 over because he had 20 bucks. But they all said delivery from October 29th to November 9th. And I'm like, yeah, we don't want to chance that because I don't think it would get here on time. And then I was like, what is Squid Game? So then I had to go look it up. And then I had to tell him, like, I hope you're not watching this show. And he's like, I'm not, but I guess they see it like on YouTube, like clips, which isn't good anyway. I'm like, that show looks totally morbid. Like, I don't know. I have not watched it, so, but I don't think it's an appropriate show for a 12-year-old. Anyway, I think he had his heart set on being that, and we couldn't find one, so he didn't like anything at Walmart. And I told him we could look at Halloween World, but I don't know if I can afford that. And maybe I'll go back to the DI and see if I can find something similar to what he wants. He is pretty picky, so I don't know. So we do have costumes here. We still have a banana costume that would fit him, and a pineapple. He has his jester costume from last year. So I told him he could wear that and be a clown like Jilly, just not wear the mask, and we could just paint his face up different. Parker is going to be a rock star. Like, him and his friends are like doing Motley Crue, and then the girls in his friend group are going to be like the groupies, I guess. So all I need to find him is a wig, like, because back in the 80s they had the long poofy hair. Otherwise he's got the jeans and the shirts and everything, so that's easy. Allie is going to be Jason, the one from Friday the 13th. I get Jason and Michael Myers mixed up. She had that stuff. She's got the hockey mask, and she's just got like a t-shirt, so the jersey or whatever that guy wears. And Tiffany is still undecided. She was talking about being an FBI agent because she's obsessed with the show Criminal Minds. And so I took a picture of a cop outfit that was for teenagers at Walmart. Well, it was a women's in size small, and it wasn't like slutty or anything. I sent her the picture. I said, do you want me to get this? Because it was like $14. And she said, no, I'm still undecided. So Tiffany and Wesley still don't know what they want to be. Everybody else has costumes. Kennedy has a carnival next Friday at her school. So she gets to wear her Minnie Mouse costume to that and to school that day. And I think I will wear my Snow White costume to her carnival. I think that will be fun. Tonight, Kennedy wants to carve her pumpkin. She picked this one from the pumpkin patch and she's colored it, but she has got one outside that we purchased that she wants to carve. Her and Allie are the only ones that haven't carved a pumpkin. This year I splurged on that too. I got each kid a pumpkin, not like a huge one. We have one big one, but I'm not carving that one. My kids, Tiffany, Wesley, Jillian, and Parker all carved pumpkins at church last Sunday night. They had a pumpkin carving contest. Kennedy's too little to go, and Allie chose not to participate, so I don't even know if Allie's gonna end up carving her pumpkin. If she doesn't, that's fine, because I can leave the on-carved ones out for November, because, you know, it's fall still, Thanksgiving. I think Kennedy wants to try to carve her pumpkin tonight, so maybe I'll try to film that, and maybe I'll go ahead and put the pictures of the other kids' pumpkins that they carved on here as well. What else? I paused for a minute because I made myself some hot chocolate. It sounded good. And I grabbed myself a Fig Bar before I go on my walk. I've been waking up at like 4:30 every morning because Allie has to catch the bus at 6:30, so she wants me to wake her up by 5. She takes a little bit longer to get ready than the other kids, so I don't know. I've already had my coffee. Feels like it's the middle of the day for me. Anyways, back to Halloween. So we were talking about that Squid Games, which reminded me of Has anybody watched MAID? I know MAID, it's a show on Netflix. It's an original series. I know there's nothing to do with Halloween, but oh my gosh. There's 10 episodes, I believe. I binge watched that show in 2 nights. Like, I was up to like 3 in the morning the first night. Like, I had like an hour and a half of sleep. I know that's really bad, but it's such a good show. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit triggering, just because the system that you have to go through for like the welfare and food stamps and housing. I remember I didn't have to go through nearly as much as the girl does on the show, and I also had family to help me, thankfully. But man, like, comment down below if you've seen it, and if you haven't and you have Netflix, I highly recommend it. Like, I almost feel like they should make teenagers watch it. It's just, it's really, really good. Back to Halloween. So I used to really like horror movies up until I had kids. For some reason, after I had kids, I can still watch them sometimes, but they're just unsettling to me now. I think something just changes in your brain chemistry after you have children. So I still love Stephen King. I still like to read the books, but movies I kind of struggle with. But you know, I'm still kind of a fan of that kind of thing. My daughter Allison's a really big horror movie fan, almost to the point where I think it might be a little unhealthy. Anyways, where was I going with this? There is a YouTuber who's had a YouTube channel not even 2 years, and he already has like almost 5 million subscribers, which is crazy good. His name is John Ballens. His YouTube channel is Mr. Ballens, and I will link it. He is fantastic. So he does storytelling about the strange, dark, and mysterious. So not all of his videos are of scary nature. He does do some, like right now he's doing a Halloween-a-thon, so they're more graphic. But he does like missing person stories, like people who have vanished like in the woods and nobody knows why. He does like Bigfoot stories. He does stories about celebrities or history, like people from history. I am telling you guys, he is the best storyteller. He's like what you would imagine sitting around a campfire roasting marshmallows. Like that's like what comes to my mind. Or how you would imagine like your grandfather maybe like telling you stories. He is spectacular. I've got my in-laws hooked. My mom and her boyfriend have been watching them. My dad's been watching them. And like I said, if you don't like really graphic stuff, you just, and he is, I don't know, he just seems like a really cool guy because he will tell you beforehand, hey, you know, this video is more graphic or it includes stuff about kids, so that, you know, like, okay, I can't handle that, to skip those videos. But you guys have to check him out. Like, he is a fantastic storyteller. And there's no like, he's just now doing sponsors, but he was saying on the community post that it's only going to be stuff that he truly believes in and wants to support. He's an ex-Navy SEAL. He's just, you guys gotta check him out. He just seems to really have a good personality, a genuine heart. Like, I don't think he's just doing it for the money or anything like that. You can tell like he really enjoys what he's doing, and for his channel to blow up like that in less than 2 years, I think says something. It's pretty incredible. He always wears flannel. Like, I actually want to buy his merch. Like, I have never said that about any other YouTuber, that I wanted their merch, but like, I want one of his sweatshirts so bad, but it's a little bit out of my price range. I have a hard time spending money on myself. Anyway, check him out. I'll put his channel link down below. That reminded me of Halloween. Halloween is Sunday, so there's a big debate in our community whether they're going to do trick-or-treating on Saturday or Sunday night. I'm like, why is this such a big deal? Like, I don't understand. I think because maybe it's a predominantly LDS community, they don't want to be out on Sunday night. I don't know. I don't know the reason. So like people are like, oh, let's just do it both nights. I know for our family, we're just going to do it Sunday night on actual Halloween. I know the fire department is coming to the park by where we live. That's where we go every year. They do a huge trick-or-treat thing there. And then the community usually goes all out with like decorations and stuff. So we live in a pretty awesome neighborhood. Our church is also doing a trunk or treat, so we might hit up over there as well. My older kids aren't working anything this year. I'm not sure what the three older ones are doing. I don't know if they're trick-or-treating with us or if they have going with their group of friends. I have no idea yet. I know definitely the three younger ones will be with me and Adam. And on Halloween night, I'll probably just put on like cat ears or something. It's too hard to... Last year I wore my Snow White costume to trick-or-treat and it was too cold. It was way too hard. Couldn't see the costume anyway because I was like bundled up in a ski jacket. Today is the 22nd. Usually we have watched our Hocus Pocus by this time, but we've had a lot going on. So tonight we're gonna watch Hocus Pocus, and we have the Charlie Brown one, the Great Pumpkin one, and the Peppa the Pig Halloween movie that Kennedy really likes. It's just like short little cartoons. So we're gonna do that tonight. I'll probably just pop some popcorn. I'm not gonna go buy anything. I know Wesley and Jillian are like, can we please have Takis? And I'm like, I really am sick of Takis. I think we're just gonna do popcorn and hot chocolate. So I think Parker is hanging out with friends, so I don't think he'll be home. I think Allie was hanging out with friends. Tiffany gets her second COVID shot today after school. So I told her I wouldn't make plans with friends because you're not gonna know how you feel. And she was fine with that, so she'll probably watch some movies with us. I'm pretty certain that Adam will probably get 5 minutes into whatever movie is first and then be asleep. That's usually how it goes on a family movie night. He can't ever stay awake. I think that's it. Yeah, so I've already gotten their little Halloween buckets. I only needed to get one because we had some from last year that were still good. Adam never dresses up. So we're having beef stew tonight, so I gotta probably get off of here and go start that in the crock pot and go walk with my friend, finish my breakfast, my snack. It's not really breakfast. A lot of laundry I'm doing. It's cozy in here though. I'm starting to warm up. I got the little fireplace and the Presto heat dish going, and I've got a candlelit walk with me. I'll show you. So it's nice and cozy in here. It's warm in here. It's a little bit colder where I was sitting. Jack and Oliver unfortunately still hate each other. What are you gonna do? I am just so glad that Jack is home. Like I said, I might take a video of Kennedy carving her pumpkin, or maybe I'll just take a couple pictures and put it on here at the end, like a little mini slideshow. But I'm gonna get going, get the laundry done, and go on my walk. So let me know if you guys have watched MAID. Let me know what you're all doing for Halloween, if you celebrate or not. We don't go all out with outside decorations. So that was another thing, since the community's wanting to do it Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably just keep our porch light off on Saturday night because I can't afford to buy that much candy because we get quite a bit of trick-or-treaters, so I don't know if I can do it both nights. That's pretty much it, you guys. So just, yeah, leave me a comment. It doesn't even have to be about anything I talked about. I just love hearing from you guys. Chicken tendies. Bye. Ooh, adding this in there about Mr. Ball. He also does one of my favorite series that he does. It's called Top 3 Places That You Shouldn't Go That People Went Anyways. Those are my favorite ones. Really good. Check them out. Really, really good. Eat it. You just gotta get the seeds out so we can finish carving it. Oh, that one's got a ton.